On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Los Angeles Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Taken at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. First play, first pass for Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady. And this one caught by Max.
Oh, I'm trying to do it.
Let's do it. Work this across midfield to the 48. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Looking deep.
I'll take them. We're on picks, man.
Intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive. INT. The Bucs at 3-5, 2 games under 500. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Brady's got his guy. This is Gage. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Brady.
Let's go.
Too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Brady going to go on 4th down.
Yes, sir.
Intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This taken in at the goal line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. He's got a man complete.
Yeah, no, it was a dot.
Take it down, but not before they work it across midfield. 33 yards that time.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Brady now to throw. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Looking down for Jones.
Wow.
Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The sack backs him up 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. There's some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. To throw is Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone?
It must be 2 sides.
Yes, indeed, that time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's Powell on the return.
No block.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's Stafford. Pass complete to Akers on the out route. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be
Come on, bro. Pick up that block, dude.
Tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2nd and 13. Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 39. A man who played his college ball in Tallahassee. Here's Cam Akers, down to about the 37. Now, these two teams, you may remember, battled in the NFC division round last year, and that game was also here at Raymond James Stadium. The Rams ran out to a 27-3 lead. Before the Bucs and Tom Brady, they rallied all the way back. But in the end, former Buck Matt Gay hit the game winner at the gun, and the Rams advance 30-27.
They got a blitz, all out blitz.
Going right back
Get them blocks. Get them blocks, fellas.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Throwing is Stafford. It's Kupp. He's got it. Touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Cooper Kupp with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Gay is up.
Dot him up, Stafford.
And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Rams have got it going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Stafford on first down.
Get up. Let's go.
And he takes it down to
That
the
boy standing on
10-yard
goon.
line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Them blocks, fellas.
Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll look to run with Akers. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10.
God damn, he's been beat a Ville coming through untouched.
The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
That was the kind of play that this defense needed because it has not been a good half for them on that side of the football. Maybe they can use that one to regroup a little bit and start to play a little bit better.
And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
What they say that boy is?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. Let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Fournette, a first down carry.
Hey, Fournette, see?
9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. On second down, here's Fournette. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on third.
Hey, Alabama. Ozzy.
Brady going to throw.
Are we on that? Come on, Ramsey.
Incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
That shit supposed to be going the other way, man.
So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Brady to throw for it on fourth down.
I'm out.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up.
Boy, coming, man.
The Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs.
Yeah, that bitch sure did.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On second and very short, Stafford. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. Touchdown, L.A. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on fourth down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Up the gut, Fournette, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. The Bucs on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Bobby Wagner, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Bro, high pass the fucking ball. Stafford.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal.
Bro, what the fuck, dog? Oh, that was a fucking D line. Shit.
Bucs are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so. But maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Now a play fake. Brady. And that is incomplete. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Ooh, that was gonna be picked.
Incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw is Stafford. Open man is Atwell, complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. That'll be caught. It's caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. On first down at Stafford.
Bro, what the hell, dog?
Behind him, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
To the air again.
Throw the fucking ball, man. That's touchdown. Fuck.
They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Oh shit! What I just did? Oh, I just changed the TV.
Returns Friday, October 7th.
Sissy, are you okay? What was going on in there? I was a little worried about you. You know, I didn't hear nothing. I was just laying in the shower. Oh, that's what that god-awful noise was.
Man, that was fucking touchdown, dog.
There as he goes down for a loss of 7.
Nigga took forever to throw the ball.
So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack, and they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. 4th down, and we go from one Matt to another. Stafford heads off. Matt Gay gets set for the Rams field goal. Gay's kick is good, and the lead increases.
Hell no, the perfect call, dog. They would let me throw the fucking ball. Touchdown. Wow, fucking
points added on to their lead.
Yeah, it's been a total domination here in this first half. Offensively, defensively, even the special teams have chipped in as he connects on the field goal. It may be a little bit premature, but I think the only thing they're worried about dominating now, the post-game meal.
What happened? Yeah, that shit fucked me up. That was the perfect fucking call too, dog.
The Tampa offense ready to get.
But see, I thought you were gonna come down for the damn jet sweep.
Fading here in the 2nd quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
Watch the crossing route, man.
Guys, in this situation,
no, the hell.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady airing this one out for Evans.
Give me that.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
A final shot before the break. Stafford. Across the middle, and this pass complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. This fielded right at the goal line.
Oh, get out of there. Come on, dog.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they've got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Man open is Robinson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 37. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Now a first down throw. Stafford over the middle, complete. That's Hopkins. And he'll be brought down at the 27. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out. 22, 59, radar. 22.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford.
Oh, get up.
And incomplete.
Ooh. Come on, Cup. You got to go up and get them, G.
Time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Now a play fake it at Stafford.
Too much out on it.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
Oh,
Buccaneers are going to have it here just past the 25. Pretty much
Too
everything
much on it.
in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is
he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Damn, I should have never played Matt.
74 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. We were just saying off air during halftime, could they mount a comeback and how would it start? Well, it started in a hurry.
Yeah, they have to get back into the game, right? So if you're going to do that, you think to yourself, we need points right here on the opening drive. But even in their best game,
and it's intercepted.
We on that.
Picked off by David Long. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Taken at the goal line.
Come on, dog. One man, we out of there.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Come on, Cup.
But this one winds up to be incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Here's a run with Akers on second down.
That's my fault.
13, first down Rams.
That's my fault, Cam.
There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They'll go again here with Akers.
God damn, this dog, nigga, Vitaville, bro.
They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quick.
Man, coming through untouched.
Because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Stafford popping this forward. It's a jet sweep.
Come on, dog.
And it comes on a gain of 8. Ball on the 8, second and 2. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Akers will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. A give up the middle to Akers. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 4th down, and we go from one Matt to another. Stafford heads off. Matt Gay gets set for the Rams field goal. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Ain't run that defense no more.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Fournette running out of the gun. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Ooh, good play.
Man open, here is Jones. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Go, 66.
On 1st down, Brady. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Brady.
Look at that.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Troy Hill picks it. And the Rams are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. But just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
A lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. The one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
And he will get into into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Jalen.
Beat Rams.
He will bring it
huh?
back. It's an interception return.
Nah, y'all ate them all.
Touchdown. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded inside the 5. Now
let's go!
Going the other way. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Gay is on for the point after.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bengals 51. Buccaneers 6.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing, and partner.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by David Long. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From the end zone, here comes Jalen Darden. And he returns this to the 22. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. There he is again another catch for
How does he get outside of
and he
this
will reach
good
the
team?
8-yard line before going out. Give him 32 on the play. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to
Nah,
finish
but I got the corner in the
oftentimes
deep
in this
third.
situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up
Yeah, I
anything
was in the
that
Tampa
leads
too,
through.
but I changed the cornerback to play a deep third. I don't know why he's still letting the dude get behind him.
Brady to throw again. And he's across
This
for
shit.
the touchdown.
Fuck.
Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're gritting. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Brady will look to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. Stafford going to throw it. That'll be caught by Cup. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's going to be intercepted.
Damn, this dude Davis played that dude perfect.
Davis picks it. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
After each game, a player gets graded on his performance, and that's every play of the game. So while that was the last play and it didn't change the outcome, he's still going to get kudos for playing it to the end.
One final try now for Brady. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly